Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol UGAZ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. Did this analysis on Tuesday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be done, as it was another very, very rough day. First thing I'm going to do, though, is get rid of that line. Sure, that level pertains. It's just not relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere you look. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. But the first update that needs to be done comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and close below, they tend to act as resistance. So right here at 1870 would now be considered an area of resistance. But even that, which really kind of just illustrates how brutal today was, that level even up there is still relatively irrelevant. So what I'm going to do here is adjust this level down, because this area right here, more so at 1715, is what I would consider more of a near-term and relevant area of resistance. So if this little miniature bounce, because let's give some credit where credit's due, there was finally a little miniature bounce that happened here. But if this bounce continues, the first big test, the first big question mark comes, if it can get up to 1715, is the price going to actually be able to break above it, or will it get, rejected? In the event the price can break up above it, next key area of resistance you would then want to keep an eye on at that point would be the 50-period moving average. Keyword being moving, so as time goes on, that line will continue to move itself and get more and more relevant. Right now, valued at 2075, but again, because that value or that line is going to move downwards, that value will decrease as Thursday plays out. But like I said, probably getting a little bit too far ahead of ourselves, because first the price just needs to be able to get up above that 1715 mark. On the flip side of things, as far as areas of support are concerned, nothing fancy or complicated here. Literally just a question of where did the bleeding finally stop today. And that bleeding finally stopped right at 1525. So 1525 for that reason and that reason alone will be the main level of support going forward. But yeah, all in all, we'll see if we can get some sort of bounce. And and when this one bounces, it can bounce pretty big. So a lot of eyeballs going to be watching this one on Thursday. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.